we can get this 4A Area 12 matchup started between Crossville and Guntersville. And here for your play-by-play action is Barry Galloway.
And for Crossville, jumping will be Macy Smith, the 5'9" senior. Crossville in the black, Guntersville in the white. And for the Wildcats, it'll be Morgan Gaston, the senior, the only senior on the Wildcat team. And the tip belongs to the Wildcats. They'll bring it up. Destiny Moore walks it up. Moore to the top. Pass left side of the wing to Bridges. She'll try to drive inside. Backs it out. Back to the wing. Moore brings it out to the top. Bobo guards her. Left side Stidger. Baseline jumper. Partially blocked. Back up for her teammate. No good. Tipped away. Crossville takes it away. Cassidy Bobo with it. Bobo left side. Macy Smith. Smith in the lane for two. Good. Crossville leads 2-0. Well, pressure by the Crossville Lions. Nice job by Destiny Moore getting it across half court. Moore left side on the wing to Stidger. Stidger back up to the top to Moore. She'll back it out close to half court. Bobo follows her. Early first quarter, almost a steal by Crowley. Nice drive. Gaston in the lane and a whistle.
Crowley went for the steal that time, and that left the lane open for Morgan Gaston to take it to the basket. Coming over to help for the Crossville Lions, I believe that was it 32 Macy Smith, I believe, picking up that personal foul, Barry. That'll be her first and the team's first tonight.
And Guntersville not on the board yet. First free throw missed by Gaston. 2-zip Crossville, 7:13 to go here in the first. Guntersville starting a senior, junior, and a freshman. Free throw short, barely touches the iron. Rebound Crossville. Crowley has it. Crowley out to Bobo, back to Crowley. Down court, left side, J.C. Bobo. Bobo on the wing. Flicks inside, nobody there. Back out to half court to Cassidy Bobo. Right side to Lacey. Back out to the top quickly, right side, Macy Smith on the wing. Tried to go baseline, couldn't do it. Back out to Crowley. Now down to the corner to Bobo. Back out to Cassidy Bobo. Cross court pass over to Macy Smith. Trying to drive Lacey Will on the wing. Fires a three. Good. J.C. Bobo hits a trade. It's 5-0 Crossville.
A good offensive set that for Crossville as they found J.C. Bobo on the right wing, and she was able to shoot over Gaston for the first two of the night.
And the ball is knocked loose by Crossville, knocked out of bounds. Good defense by Maddie Lacey. Crossville full court pressure.
I say a first two. Actually, that was a three-point bucket, I believe, Barry, to open up the scoring there.
Crossville 2 for 2. Guntersville yet to score. Gaston with it. Gaston will drive. Nope, call for traveling. Turnover Guntersville. Because Crossville building an early lead, 2 for 2 from the outside. Guntersville no pressure. Crossville will walk it up. And now we're set. Crossville brings it in. Bobo with it. She'll walk it across half court. Pass right side on the wing. Lacey. Lacey looks inside. Nobody there. Back out to the top to Smith. Smith, right side, Lacey again. She'll drive baseline. Little runner for two. Good. They are hot. 3 for 3.
Crossville off to a good start at 3 for 3 from the outside. Good drive down the baseline that time for Maddie Lacey.
Molly Doyle checks in. Doyle will drive. Baseline shot. No good. Guntersville rebound. Back up. No good and a foul.
Good hustle that time. Morgan Gaston, the only senior on the floor. Only senior on the team for Coach Jimmy Embry. That's a couple of offensive boards for her already, going to the offensive glass, getting the rebound, fouled in the act of shooting. She'll go to the line now, shooting 2 for the Wildcats.
7-0 Crossville, 5:54 to go here in the first. Free throw is good. Guntersville's on the board. So it's 7-1, early first quarter, under 6 to go in the first. Crossville getting set to go to the bench. Second free throw, no good. Rebound Crossville. Smith brings it down out to Bobo. Bobo quickly across half court, left side to J.C. Bobo. Bobo on the wing, down low Crowley. Crowley on the side, back out to Cassie Bobo. She'll drive in the lane, lost the handle, gets it back though. Baseline, J.C. Bobo for 2, good, and they are red hot.
And that's 5 points in the early going for J.C. Bobo, and Crossville 4 for 4 from the field.
9-1, 8-point lead, full court press. Stidger beats the press, baseline, pulls up, double teamed. Across the baseline, pass, shot up, no good. Missed by Moore, rebound back up, no good. Guntersville again, the rebound, back up, no good. Rebound, Crossville finally gets it, and then a whistle.
3 offensive boards that time for Guntersville as they went to the offensive glass, but nothing would fall. And finally, Crossville comes down with the rebound, and the reach-in foul that time for Guntersville's Destiny Moore, she'll pick up her first foul, and that's the first foul on the Lady Wildcats here in the first quarter.
Couldn't ask for a better start for Crossville. They haven't missed a shot. They're leading 9-1 with the basketball. J.C. Bobo on the wing, down low to Crowley on the baseline. Brings it out, tries to go inside, does so to Lacey, back out to Cassidy Bobo at the top for a three-pointer. No good. First miss of the game, rebound Crossville. Good job on the boards, they'll bring it back out. Bobo near half court. In the game for Crossville, Caitlin Hunt checked in minutes ago. Macy Smith gets a breather. Back to the top, Cassidy Bobo, right side to Hunt. On the wing, back to Bobo. Crossville very patient against his Wildcat zone. Bobo at the top, left side, Lacey. She'll spot up and fire a three-pointer, in and out, no good. Rebound, the Wildcats have it. Here they come, running the floor, down by 8. Knocked loose, chasing it. Bobo knocked out of her hands. A tackle. It's knocked into the crowd, and it's going to be out of bounds off the Crossville.
Good hustle that time. Cassidy Bobo almost is still there along the sideline. Just couldn't control it, losing it out of bounds. It will go back to the Wildcats as more subs in for Coach John Peppers and the Crossville Lions. And Barry, Macy Smith went out a few moments ago. She had picked up her second personal foul, so that's one of the reasons she went to the bench early.
Crossville 5 fresh faces on the floor. Olivia Wooten checked in. Tatum Jones in the game. Guntersville at the top. Molly Dewell left side. Good pass inside and a little shove from behind. The shot won't go, but a foul.
That's going to be on Olivia Wooten that time. As cutting across the lane was that's Elizabeth Bridges, who got the good pass down inside, and she was fouled in the act of shooting. That'll be the third team foul already on Crossville tonight.
Haley Stevens also checked in, as well as Cassidy McDaniel. Free throws good. It's 9-2 Crossville. About halfway through the first quarter. 4:14 to go. Free throw no good. Guntersville the rebound, and another foul on Crossville.
Another offensive rebound for Guntersville. That's about 5 or 6 already here in the first quarter. And again, that's the senior Morgan Gaston there in good rebounding position. And the foul will go against Crossville. And that foul will be on Caitlin Hunt, the 5'7" senior, committing her first.
Guntersville's trailing by 7, but they're out hustling Crossville the last couple of minutes. Free throw's good. It's 9-3. Guntersville's cut the lead to 6. All their points coming from the free throw line. Second free throw, got it. So Gaston spent a lot of time with the line, hits them both. Full court Guntersville pressure, almost as still. Crossville in a little bit of trouble. Yet to cross half court and a whistle, timeout Crossville. So let's take a timeout. 4:05 to go in the first. Crossville by 5. You're listening to Crossville Guntersville basketball on Power 107.5 FM.
Hey folks, Mark Bricky, Sand Mountain Toyota. Mark's Madness is back and bigger than ever, and we're excited to tip it off with you. With a strong starting lineup of your favorite Toyotas, it's never been easier to shop, drive, and purchase your new Toyota. Plus, with rates starting at 2.99, finding your new Toyota will be as easy as a layup. Our team is ready to get you in the game and assist you with your next purchase and help you with worry-free maintenance. Mark's Madness is on at Sand Mountain Toyota. Come see why we're more than a dealership.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Guntersville, at Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Some days, you've got big things to care about. Like that. And that. Luckily, the Whirlpool Smart Range automatically updates itself with features like Air Fry. So you can worry less about keeping up with the latest tech and care more about keeping up with the latest trends. Say cheese. Everyday care, Whirlpool.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bond's Appliance on Gunter Avenue in Guntersville.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
4:05 to go in the quarter. Crossville leads 9-4. Following the timeout, almost turned it over. Couldn't quite cross half court with it. Good Guntersville pressure. Now Crossville walks it across. Olivia Wooten on the side. Hands off to Jones. Jones will drive, taken away by Guntersville. Back the other way. Stidger into the lane. Spins in the lane, off the glass for two, too hard. No good. Crossville has the rebound. Olivia Wooten the rebound. Running the floor, will slow it down as she crosses half court. She'll pass to McDaniel. McDaniel, the freshman, drives in the lane. Nice move. The ball is knocked out of her hands and picked up by her teammate Haley Stevens. Back to the wing. On the wing for three. Missed by Hunt. Rebound. Guntersville has it. Down the floor quickly. Destiny Moore. Moore loses it. It's on the floor. Jump ball. And possession arrow will give it to Crossville.
Good hustle that time as the ball was loose on the floor. A couple of Crossville young ladies, I believe that was Wooten and McDaniel on the floor to tie up the young lady from Guntersville. The possession arrow favors Crossville.
Crossville still up by 5. 3:14 to go in the first. Baseline Hunt pulls up for two. No good. Tipped rebound Guntersville. Crossville hit their first 4 shots and haven't hit one since. Down the floor, Stidger. Stidger fakes, pulls up on the wing, jumper for two, rolls out, no good. Guntersville the rebound and another Crossville foul, and that may be 2 on Olivia Wooten. That was not Wooten, that was a Hunt.
That was a nice move at that time in going to the baseline by Stidger. The pull-up jumper wouldn't go, but again, Guntersville hitting the offensive glass as Bridges came down with a rebound and fouled once again in the act of shooting.
And it does go to Olivia Wooten, so she does get charged with the foul. Crossville bringing back in 4 of the 5 starters. Can't bring in 5 yet because, like you said, Macy Smith on the bench with 2 fouls. So now the starters are back out there except for Smith. You've got Bobo, the 2 Bobos, Maddie Lacey and Corey Crowley. And staying on the floor, Caitlin Hunt. Free throw good. So Guntersville chipping away at the lead. They've cut it to 3. Here comes the pressure again. Crowley knocked out of her hand, stolen. Guntersville basketball. Anna Watson. Watson will drive off the glass. No good. Rebound Crossville. Watson just checked in. Good defensive play. Missed the layup though. Back the other way. Driving. Bobo in the lane for 2. Beautiful move, and J.C. Bobo lays it in.
Nice hesitation move. J.C. Bobo going to the basket. No one there. Goes all the way for the layup.
And timeout, Guntersville will take one. 2:42 to go in the first. Crossville by 5. You're listening to Crossville Guntersville basketball on Power 107.5 FM.
Family-owned and operated Discount Building Supply in Warrenton is a whole lot more than building supplies and hardware. Stop by and browse their 130,000 square foot home center. You'll find popular smoker grills with supplies and seasonings, family outing and tailgate supplies, Yeti coolers, outdoor and hunting apparel, landscape management supplies, boathouse products, and everything to beautify your outdoor living space. Discount Building Supply and Home Center. 3 generations of the Walker family proudly serving your family.
Congratulations to Buddy Bunch and his staff at Bunch Pharmacy as they were honored as the 2022 Health Mart National Pharmacy of the Year.
We know you're looking for a reliable vehicle.
Heading to work, headed to play, taking the grandkids to the beach.
Every vehicle comes with a warranty for the length of the contract.
And you get a Carfax with every purchase.
We make everything easy, from the application to the approval or to the payments.
We're not your ordinary buy here, pay here dealer.
We never set out to be J.P. Morgan or Wells Fargo. We set out to be Citizens Bank and Trust and to serve the community as a community bank, and we're content with that.
As the Electric Board of Guntersville, we want you to know that we are your partner in the community, and we hope our commitment, character, and integrity shine through every time you meet us as we empower our community to be the best it can be.
As the city of Guntersville continues to grow and prosper, your Guntersville Water Board keeps pace. For more information on the Guntersville Water Board, including fast and easy online bill payment, visit their informative website, gvillewater.com.
At Piggly Wiggly, we work hard to deliver the very best to you and your family. You get the best of both worlds, great quality meats and a super low price. You'll always find low prices throughout Piggly Wiggly.
And back at Guntersville following the Wildcat timeout, 11-6 Crossville. Guntersville not happy with Crossville cutting through the lane, hitting the easy layup seconds ago. The defense just wasn't there. Crossville full court pressure. Molly Doyle inbounds it. And it's knocked back out of bounds. They'll do it again.
Crossville out of the timeout, Barry. We haven't seen them in full court pressure, but out of that timeout, Coach John Peppers goes to some full court man-to-man.
Inbound pass, nicely done. Bridges will drive, pass right side, jumper off the glass by Arnold, no good. She just checked in. On the rebound, a jump ball is going to stay with the Wildcats.
Guntersville did a good job breaking down the press that time. Got the shot that they wanted, just couldn't knock it down as Guntersville struggled from the field so far this evening.
Inbound pass in the corner. Gaston brings it to the wing. Knocked it over her hands. Almost a steal. Good play by Bobo, but it goes back out of bounds off the Crossville. Go to hustle. Cassidy Bobo almost took it away on the baseline. Wildcats have it. Watson, inbound pass, jump shot. Gaston for two, rolls in. Nice shot. Morgan Gaston for two.
And Gaston now with 5 points in the early going. The 5'8" junior with a nice jumper on the left side.
2:18 to go here in the first. Bobo at the top, kicks it left side to Crowley. Crowley fires a three. Good. Beautiful shot. Got it.
Gaston just a little late, Bridges just a little late getting there defensively, and Crowley able to knock down another three for Crossville.
Back the other way in the lane. Jump shot by Bridges. No good. Short rebound. Gaston puts it back in for two. Good hustle. Morgan Gaston got the rebound, turns around and puts it in. Crossville by 4. 1:49 to go in the first. Bobo will fake, and then she's fouled. Looks like Bridges stuck the leg out and tripped her. She went by, so a foul on Guntersville.
That was a good ball fake that time. J.C. Bobo, as she was going to put the ball on the floor, then, Barry, as you called it, Bridges stuck the knee out, commits the foul, and she'll now go to the bench for the Wildcats.
Swords back in the game for the Wildcats. Sims checks back in. Crossville basketball underneath. J.C. Bobo to inbound it. Inbound pass, Lacey, left side on the wing, not going to take it. Pass out to the top to Bobo. Bobo fakes, right side to Cassidy Bobo. Back to J.C. Bobo in the lane, back to the top. Open, Lacey for a three, no good. Rebound, the Wildcats have it. Crossville 2 for 6, three-point range. Guntersville yet to take one. 90 seconds to go in the first. Good defense, Bobo. Watson finally gets it across half court. Watson to Gaston. Gaston kicks it left side. Driving, Arnold, baseline shot, no good. Rebound, Gaston, back up and a foul.
Well, Morgan Gaston has done it all here in the first quarter for Coach Jimmy Embry's Guntersville Wildcats. Again on the offensive board, she has 7 points and I believe at least 4 offensive rebounds here in the first quarter. And she's kind of kept Guntersville in this game as they really can't get anybody else going offensively.
She's spent a lot of time at the free throw line making Crossville foul her. That's where she is now, makes the first. Tatum Jones back in. Caitlin Hunt goes out for Crossville. 3-point Crossville lead, 14-11. Minute 17 to go in the first quarter. Second free throw, that one is no good. Crowley the rebound. Here comes Crossville quickly. Cassidy Bobo to Crowley. Crowley left side to J.C. Bobo. Bobo on the wing, tries to drive, cut off. Back to the top to Lacey. Lacey driving into the lane. Nice move for two. Rolls off the rim. No good. Crossville the rebound. J.C. Bobo back up. No good. Tipped out of bounds, but saved by Guntersville. Nice job. And then a foul as Bobo bumps into Arnold as she crossed half court and fouls her.
Nice hustle that time by the Lady Wildcats. They may have been Gaston again to save that one from going out of bounds. Got it to Arnold as she headed up the floor. Cassidy Bobo went for the steal, commits the foul, and Guntersville now, Barry. That's the 17th foul on Crossville, so Guntersville will shoot a 1 in the bonus for the remainder of the first half here.
Crossville got to be careful. Some fouls beginning to pile up. Again, 17 fouls. Guntersville just the 2. Under a minute to go in the first. Free throw good, so not even through the first quarter. And Guntersville already shooting the bonus. It's 14-12 Crossville. Aubrey Humphreys checks in for Guntersville. As Morgan Gaston goes out, she's had a good first quarter. Arnold, the junior, second free throw. Short, and Guntersville gets the rebound. Not a good job hitting the boards for Crossville. The ball goes out of bounds off of Crossville.
Yeah, it didn't look like the Crossville girls moved that time as the shot went up. It just barely grazed the front of the iron, and again, Crossville loses another possession there.
Up by 2, Crossville on defense and stolen. Good defensive play, Olivia Wooten. Wooten with the steal. Wooten driving, baseline. Down to the baseline, will bring it back out to the wing. See if they hold for one with 42 seconds. To the top, Bobo. Nope, she'll fire a 3. It's short, no good. Guntersville pulls it down. Crossville 2 for 7 from 3-point range. quickly left side to Swords. Swords pass inside, blocked. Sims went up and Crossville slaps it away. Bobo picks it up. Bobo right side to Maddie Lacey. Lacey kicks it to the corner. In the corner, Jones. Jones for two. Good. Just inside the line. Knocks it down.
Nice job, Crossville, working it around the perimeter at that time to find Tatum Jones there for her first two of the night.
Falling down at half court. Stolen. Taking it away. McDaniel. McDaniel will drive. Left hand lays it in with 5 seconds. Guntersville has to hurry. 3, 2, 1. Will not get a shot away. And the first quarter is over. We'll take a timeout. Crossville leads after one, 18-12. You're listening to Crossville Guntersville basketball on Power 107.5 FM.
RE/MAX Guntersville is a proud supporter of the Guntersville City Schools academics and athletics. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the year. For all your real estate needs, call on the local professional staff at RE/MAX Guntersville, 256-582-5585.
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with People's, their goal is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank.
They're our neighbor, they're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me.
People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.
Steve and Marilyn Murphy invite you to visit Harrelson Drugs. In addition to being your trusted healthcare resource, Harrelson carries a great selection of gifts and collectibles. You'll find aisles of the most popular names and brands suitable for any occasion. They're also your source for customized invitations and printing. You'll always find an all-occasion card to say exactly what you feel. Harrelson's also carries convenience groceries from the shelf and from the cooler. Harrelson Drugs on the corner of Obrig and Patterson in Guntersville.
Marshall County Gas is a proud supporter of this community channel broadcast. Remember, gas does it better naturally.
Morgan Gaston led the Guntersville Wildcats in the first quarter with 8 of the 12 points. J.C. Bobo led Crossville with 7 points in the first quarter. Crossville leads 18-12 as we start the second.
Crossville has the ball first. At the top, Bobo, J.C. Bobo. Bobo right side to Lacey. Lacey in the lane, feeds it down low. Baseline shot for Bobo. Good baseline jumper, J.C. Bobo for 2.
Give the assist that time, Maddie Lacey. Nice pass from the paint out to the baseline for the jumper.
Crossville back up by 8. Anna Watson. Watson across half court. Driving in the lane. Jump shot no good by Arnold. But a foul on Crossville.
That may go against Tatum Jones that time. Is exactly, nope, excuse me. They're going to call that on Olivia Wooten reaching in. And, of course, Guntersville now in the bonus for the remainder of the first half. So they go to the line. Did they say she was into active shooting? I believe they did. She'll shoot 2.
Free throw is good. A lot of Guntersville free throws here in the first half, keeping them close. As Wooten checks out, Crowley back in. 7-point Crossville lead, 20-13. Made them both. Cut it to 6. This time no Guntersville pressure. Crossville will walk it up. McDaniel across half court. Left side. Bobo. Bobo driving. Left hand for 2. No good, but J.C. Bobo. Rebound Crossville. Gets her on rebound, then a whistle underneath.
That's just good hustle that time. J.C. Bobo able to rebound her own shot down underneath the bucket and then was fouled. That's only the 3rd Guntersville foul here in the first half. And Crossville will inbound it along the baseline underneath their own bucket. And it looks like Coach Jimmy Embry sends 5 new young ladies into the game.
Sure did. Moore's back in the game. Let's see Sims make that Doyle back in the game. Inbound pass. Crossville back to the top to Crowley. Crowley left side over to Tatum Jones. Jones out to the top. Spins. Loses it. Guntersville a steal. Bridges the steal will slow it down. Now throws it away. Then a tackle here in front of us, still loose, and Guntersville gets it back. Bridges has it. Bridges driving right side baseline, will bounce the ball off her foot, out of bounds off of Guntersville.
It went back and forth that time like a hot potato. Finally, it was Elizabeth Bridges coming up with the basketball and then going to the bucket. Looked like she had an open lane to the basket, dribbling it off her foot out of bounds. Both teams have turned it over 3 times here in the first half.
Tatum Jones comes out. Cassidy Bobo back in the game. Under 7 to go in the half. Crossville 20, Guntersville 14. J.C. Bobo dribbles at half court, up to the top of the key, in the lane, kicks it left side. Crowley for a 3. It's short, barely hit the iron. Rebound. Crossville had it for a moment. Jump ball is called, and it will go to Guntersville.
Yeah, because Crossville opened the second quarter with possession of the basketball. Crowley was short on that jumper. Then J.C. Bobo able to tie up the ladies from Guntersville, and the possession era favors the Guntersville Wildcats.
Again, Crossville pressure. Morgan Gaston against Bobo will dribble it across half court. Gaston still moving into the lane, has it knocked away. Bobo slaps it loose, and Crossville steals it. Here come the Lions. Bobo, left side to J.C. Bobo. Back to the top to McDaniel. McDaniel, the freshman, dribbles at the top, out to half court to Cassidy Bobo. Left side to J.C. Driving in the lane, back out to the top to Crowley. Crowley, hands right side, Lacey. Lacey spins, good move into the lane, all the way down for 2, lays it in. Good looking move.
Nice spin move there at the top of the key from Maddie Lacey, able to take it to the bucket for the basket.
Crossville back by 8. Again, the pressure, and there may be a foul on Crossville. That may be on Crowley.
There's been a lot of those here in the first half, 9 in fact against Crossville. The next one will send the Wildcats to the line shooting 2 in the double bonus. Let's see who goes to the line for Guntersville here. Is stepping to the line will be Destiny Moore. The 5'6" junior has yet to score in the game tonight.
They've shot a bunch of free throws here in the first half. Most of their points coming from the free throw line. And there's another. 22-15, Crossville by 7. 5:57 to go in the half. Macy Smith back in the game, first time in a while. She went out early with 2 fouls. Crowley checks out, I believe, with 2 fouls. Second free throw is good. No pressure. Cross half court. Lacey. Lacey pulls up. Back out to the top. McDaniel. Right side. Lacey. She'll fake. Drives. In the lane again. Off the glass too hard. Rebound Guntersville. But a nice move by Lacey. Just couldn't finish. Back the other way. Moore. Moore into the lane. Baseline jump shot for 2. Good by Molly Doyle.
Nice job that time. Give the assist to Destiny Moore and the bucket to Doyle. That's her first basket of the night.
They cut it to 4. Back to the top, Bobo. J.C. Bobo, good pass inside, laying it up and in for 2, good Macy Smith.
Nice pick and roll, old school basketball there for Crossville on the pick and roll.
Worked perfectly, Crossville back by 6. Cross half court, driving, left side, Gaston, baseline, and almost a turnover. Arnold almost lost it, now it is knocked out of bounds, but off of Crossville.
Nice defensive work that time by the freshman, Cassie McDaniel. Able to get a hand in there, almost coming up with a steal for Crossville.
5:05 to go in the half. Wildcats inbounds it, throws it away. Bobo with a steal, then she is tackled, and a foul on Guntersville. Maybe on Gaston. It is Morgan Gaston getting the foul, not a shooting foul. It's only the 4th team foul. Crossville has 9. No pressure, Crossville walks it up. McDaniel with it. McDaniel to the top, to Smith. Smith, the left side, Bobo. Bobo on the wing. Back out to the top to J.C. Bobo. Bounce pass inside, knocked loose. Crossville gets it back. Good hustle, Smith. Hands off to Bobo, and she will lose the ball out of bounds. Nope, they're going to say off of Guntersville.
They're going to say that Destiny Moore was the last to touch it. I think that might be a break for Crossville that time on that play along the baseline.
I agree. It looked like it went off of Cassidy Bobo. Inbound pass, knocked back out of bounds. They'll do it again. 4:49 to go in the half. Crossville leads 24-18. J.C. Bobo inbounding it underneath. Gets it into the top to Cassidy Bobo. Guarding her, Destiny Moore to the top. Back right side, Bobo goes inside. And a foul coming over the back. If that's Gaston, that's 2 on her.
That may have been on 40 for Guntersville, Barry. Molly Dole, that's who it's going to go against, as Dole was defending there against Macy Smith, who had some good position there on the low block.
Inbound pass, stolen. Good defensive play by Molly Doyle. Doyle breaks away. 3-on-2 break, pass right side, and stolen. She tried to hit Bridges across the lane. Crossville stole it, and the ball is knocked out of bounds by Guntersville.
I think Cassidy Bobo has spent more time on the floor, laying on the floor, than upright tonight, as once again hustled there along the sideline, and she was sent flying. No foul was called, but Guntersville was the last to touch it, so Crossville will keep it. And we've got a question now at the scorer's table was there a foul called there, Barry?
I'm not sure what the discussion is. I didn't see a foul. I'm not sure what the discussion here is at the table, but it's still Crossville basketball with 4:25 to go in the half. Right side pass, Lacey on the wing. Lacey, good pass inside Smith for two off the glass, got it perfectly.
A pick and roll again, Barry worked. That's twice it's worked here in the first half for Crossville.
Timeout, Guntersville will take one with them. 4:20 to go in the half, Crossville by 6. You're listening to Crossville Guntersville basketball on Power 107.5 FM.
1801 Gunter Avenue in Guntersville has deals galore. No matter how often you shop at Mike's, you'll always walk into a new selection of merchandise. And now it's really a whole new store located at the other end of the building with the same constantly changing inventory, offering new and interesting choices on every visit. You never know what you'll find at Mike's, from everyday to unique. Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more, from large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company.
Since 1943, the Municipal Utilities Board has been meeting utility needs of the citizens of Albertville and surrounding areas. From keeping your home comfortable to providing necessary expansions and supporting industrial and commercial growth, MUB provides the utilities you rely on in your everyday life. Electricity, water, wastewater, all at a reasonable cost. MUB is committed to providing reliable service today and resources tomorrow. MUB is proud to be a supporter of this community channel broadcast.
Hello, this is Maury Yancey, President of the Lake Guntersville Chamber of Commerce. The Chamber of Commerce staff, board, and membership proudly cheer the Wildcats on to victory. When you shop local, you are supporting the future of our young people. The Lake Guntersville Chamber of Commerce, cheering on the Wildcats.
Visit Boaz Discount Drugs and Johnson Hallmark in their new location just up the street on the corner of Highway 168 and Elizabeth Street in Boaz. Same helpful, friendly service with personal attention to each prescription. Boaz Discount Drugs is your prescription compounding specialist with custom medications to fit your needs. And Johnson's Hallmark is your source for all occasion cards and gift items. First Baptist Church of Guntersville is another proud supporter of Guntersville High School. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the seasons.
Against the Guntersville Wildcats, and Barry, there's been some discussion. I think the scoreboard was wrong.
Right.
And now they've changed it to 26, and they've changed the fouls back to 9 instead of, there was 11 up there. So there's been some kind of question there here. The discussion during that timeout.
I think they gave Crossville 2 fouls instead of 2 points. Against the pressure, Guntersville beats it. Great move inside. Gaston banks it in. Beat the pressure and lays it in. 26-20. Guntersville trails Crossville basketball. Right side, Lacey. Lacey to the top, throws it away. Bobo cannot save it. Turnover Crossville as it goes back court.
That'll be the 5th turnover there against Crossville. And that's one of those unforced errors. Just a bad pass that time from Maddie Lacey to give the ball back to the Wildcats.
Halfway through the second quarter, Guntersville trails by 6 with the ball. Moore across half court. Pass right side. Bridges. Free throw line, pulls up, jump shot for 2, no good. Rebound, Crossville's got it. Lacey brings it down. Crossville by 6 with the ball. Lacey brings it to the wing, to the top to McDaniel. Right side, Lacey. Looks inside, boy, Smith elbowing big time. Smith and Doyle battling down low, and there's a foul.
And that will go against Doyle, as Barry, you called it. Those two young ladies really going at it on the low block there underneath the bucket. And Doyle gets called for the reach-in once again. It's only the 16th foul against the Wildcats. So the next foul will send Crossville to the line for the remainder of the first half.
Yeah, Macy Smith has to be careful playing with 2 fouls. They were really battling down low. The foul called on Guntersville. Inbound pass to the top. Bobo knocked out of her hands off of Guntersville. They'll do it again on the side. Almost a steal by Moore. Inbound pass, McDaniel. Pass inside. Doyle steps in front, steals it. Nice defensive play by Molly Doyle. The Wildcats bring it the other way. Down the floor, Moore. Moore will drive up and in for 2. Beautiful drive by Destiny Moore.
What was the defense for Crossville that time? Great crossover dribble, but no one around the basket is going all the way to the bucket was Destiny Moore.
Ball is knocked out of bounds and turnover Crossville. They're going to say that Lacey touched it last. She thought it was knocked out of her hands. It flies out of bounds. They'll give it back to Guntersville.
3 possessions in a row now that Crossville has turned it over.
Guntersville's cut it to 4, 26-22 Crossville. Cross half court with Moore. Moore needs help, throws it inside. Doyle cuts to the basket, has it knocked out of her hands. Fighting for the loose ball, out of bounds off of Guntersville.
That was nice defensive help that time. Maddie Lacey is cutting to the basket. Was Molly Doyle. Looked like she was open, but Maddie Lacey there to get a hand on the basketball to knock it away and force the turnover.
Crossville with the ball, 2:45 to go in the half. To the top to Bobo. J.C. Bobo gives it to Smith. Back to Bobo. At the top, good feed inside. There's Smith again for 2. This time she misses it. Rebound Guntersville. But she was open again. Pass right side. Gaston runs the floor and lays it up. No good. Rebound back up. No good by Moore, but a foul on Crossville.
That was just a great catch that time. I didn't think Gaston could catch the basketball. Actually, she did. Got up a shot. Missed it. But once again, Guntersville on the offensive glasses. Destiny Moore comes away with a rebound and was fouled in the act of shooting.
She was almost behind the backboard. Free throw is good. So Moore has cut it to 3 with 2:27 to go in the half. Dana Stidger checks back in as Arnold goes out. Second free throw, got it. 26-24 Crossville, 2:27 to go in the half. A little Wildcat pressure, they'll back it up now. As J.C. Bobo walks it up, she'll hand to McDaniel. McDaniel stands at the top to Smith. Smith, the left side, Bobo. Bobo, free throw line, looks inside, nobody open. Left side, Bobo, back to Smith. She'll fake, she'll drive for 2. Good, Macy Smith, great move.
Well, that was a good post move that time. Down low, working against Gaston for Guntersville.
4-point game again. Double team down on the baseline, in trouble. Passes inside to Doyle. Doyle turnaround shot spins, no good, and a foul. A lot of fouls called on Crossville here in the first half. They may be in foul trouble big time in the second half.
And Macy Smith has picked up the foul bearing. That may be her third, as she's been a spark here in the second quarter, scoring 6 of her 8 points here in the second quarter.
Yeah, it is her third. She will check out. Caitlin Hunt back in for the final 1:52 of the half. 28-25. Doyle at the line. That one no good. Rebound back up for 2. Good. Again, Gaston comes around the Crossville players, grabs the rebound and lays it in. Crossville fell asleep. Driving in the lane. Left side, Bobo. Down low, trying to make a move. Hunt in the lane, not open. Kicks it back out to the top to J.C. Bobo. Brings it out to half court. 1:35 to go in the half. Right side, Lacey. Lacey tries to hit a teammate cutting across the lane. Knocked loose. Guntersville steals it. Guntersville can take the lead. Left side, Stidger. Stidger driving, baseline trips, loses the ball out of bounds, and a tough break for Guntersville.
Yeah, that was a tough break as Stidger working against Maddie Lacey that time. Looked like she kind of rolled her ankle as she went down the baseline, lost the ball out of bounds. That's turnover number 6 against the Wildcats here in the first half.
And they had a chance, I believe, for their first lead of the game. 1:15 to go in the half. Right side, Lacey. Lacey, baseline, will bounce the ball off her foot, out of bounds, turnover Crossville.
Second quarter has been difficult for Crossville. That's 6 turnovers here in the second quarter, 6 of their 10 in this quarter. And that time, Maddie Lacey dribbled it right off her foot as she tried to make a move down the baseline. And again, Guntersville has a chance to take the lead. And Barry, twice in this game, early Crossville led 9-1, and Crossville had an 8-point lead here in the second quarter. And now Guntersville has a chance to take the lead with a basket.
Tatum Jones back in. Lacey goes out, and they stop the action.
The officials have had some questions here. Don't know what's going on down there, but maybe it was the clock. Did they not start the clock?
I'm not sure if they started it too soon or didn't start it or what, but they're going to inbound it again. So now the Wildcats bring it up. 1:07 to go in the half. They can take the lead, first lead of the game if they can score here. Driving in the lane all the way down for two, up and in for two. Bridges will lay it in.
That's a nice move that time by Elizabeth Bridges, using her height to get down in the paint and score for Guntersville.
Guntersville by 1. J.C. Bobo at the top. Bobo will drive into the lane. Goes up in traffic, and she is fouled. She forced that one, but she knew she's going to have to draw a foul to have a chance to get some points out of this one, and she did just that.
And that Guntersville foul will go against Michaela Sims. The freshman will pick up her first personal. That's a 17 foul, and J.C. Bobo will be at the line where she'll shoot 2 for Crossville.
And she had a chance to tie it with that one. Falls short, no good. 48 seconds in the half, 29-28, Guntersville leads. Second free throw, got it. We were tied late second quarter against the pressure. Moore beats the press. Moore, left side, Stidger driving baseline, pass inside to Gaston for 2, got it.
Boy, she's been big here in the first half. That's 14 points for Morgan Gaston, the 5'8" senior here in the first half for Guntersville.
Guntersville by 2, driving baseline, Hunt cut off, back to the right side, McDaniel to the top, 24 seconds, 23. Bobo in the lane, left side, Jones on the wing for 2, good. Her toe was on the line. Barely on the line, she knocks it down deep outside, and we're tied again. Against the pressure, Moore beats it, 11, 10, and a foul on the side. That's a tough one, a foul with 9 seconds left in the half.
That'll go on J.C. Bobo as she was trying to reach in and strip it away from Elizabeth Bridges, and that's another foul going against the Crossville Lions, and Elizabeth Bridges will shoot 2 free throws to try to give Guntersville the lead here as we have 9 seconds to go before the first half.
Free throw is good. 32-31. 9 seconds to go in the half. Aubrey Humphreys checks in. Morgan Gaston comes out. Second free throw, no good. Rebound, Crossville has it. Time for a shot. McDaniel across half court. 4, 3, 2. Bobo at the top for 3. It's short, no good, and Guntersville has the rebound, and the half is over. We'll take a timeout after 1 half of play. Guntersville leads Crossville 32-31. You're listening to Crossville Guntersville basketball on Power 107.5 FM.
Hey folks, Mark Brickey, Sand Mountain Toyota. Mark's Madness is back and bigger than ever, and we're excited to tip it off with you. With a strong starting lineup of your favorite Toyotas, it's never been easier to shop, drive, and purchase your new Toyota. Plus, with rates starting at 2.99, finding your new Toyota will be as easy as a layup. Our team is ready to get you in the game and assist you with your next purchase and help you with worry-free maintenance. Mark's Madness is on at Sand Mountain Toyota. Come see why we're more than a dealership.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Guntersville, at Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Some days, you've got big things to care about. Like that. And that. Luckily, the Whirlpool Smart Range automatically updates itself with features like Air Fry. So you can worry less about keeping up with the latest tech and care more about keeping up with the latest trends. Say cheese. Everyday care, Whirlpool.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bonds Appliance on Gunter Avenue in Guntersville.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
And Crossville has it first. Again, a little bit of foul trouble, but they only trail by one. They led the entire first half, and they have the ball. Bobo brings it up, goes inside. Smith, Macy Smith has 3 fouls, has to be extremely careful. Pass left side to Crowley. Crowley on the wing, back out to the top to J.C. Bobo. Pass left side, Crowley. Bounce pass inside, loose. Guntersville with a steal. Nice job, Molly Doyle knocking it loose. The Wildcats run the floor. Pass inside, underneath for 2. Gaston will bank it in.
Gaston kind of fortunate that time. Tried to force a pass. J.C. Bobo knocked it away, but she picked up the loose ball and put it in.
Down low, turnaround jump shot. Smith in the lane, no good. The ball is knocked out of bounds by the Wildcats. So it's Crossville ball down by 3. Under their own basket. J.C. Bobo to inbound it. Still trying. Finally gets it in. Smith back to Cassidy Bobo in the corner. Down in the corner, J.C. Bobo, nowhere to go with it inside. Smith covered up. Back out to Maddie Lacey. Lacey left side to Crowley. Crowley on the wing, fires a 3-pointer, no good. Short gets her on rebound, misses the putback. Rebound Guntersville. Nobody blocked her out. Here come the Wildcats down the floor quickly. Down low, Bridges in the lane. Good move. The shot's no good, and there's a foul.
And may go against Maddie Lacey down low, Barry, as again Guntersville doing a very good job as Corey Crowley missed the long jumper, got the rebound. She was all alone at the basket, missed it. Guntersville able to get into their fast break, and the foul by Crossville to send Elizabeth Bridges to the free throw line.
She makes the first. Crossville hit their first 3 of the game. Since then, they've gone 1 for 8. Actually, 1 for 9 since then. They're 2 for 10 total. Second free throw, good. 7:03 to go in the early third quarter. 36-31 Guntersville, their biggest lead. Right side, Lacey. Lacey on the wing to Smith. Smith back out to the wing to Crowley. Crowley to the top to Bobo. J.C. Bobo with it. She'll fake. She'll drive. Left side, Lacey. Lacey in the lane and a whistle.
It'll be a reach-in foul against Guntersville. Will that go against 30? Is that who they called it on that time?
Couldn't see who
in. That may have been Destiny Moore, the 5'6" junior, picking up that personal foul.
Not a shooting foul. Lacey takes the inbound pass in the corner, brings it out to the top to J.C. Bobo. Hands to Cassidy, back to J.C. J.C. at the top, no defense for a 3. No good. She was wide open, too, and a rebound. Guntersville, we have a whistle.
They're calling it kind of tight tonight that time, as coming down with the rebound was Doyle. And then Cassidy Bobo tried to reach in to strip her, and not a whole lot of contact there that they whistle Crossville. That'll be the second team foul on the Lions here in the second half.
6:33 to go in the quarter. 36-31. Guntersville leads by 5. Biggest lead of the game for them. Moore crosses half court to Stidger. Stidger, loose ball. Doyle picks it up. Hands over to Moore, and she'll back it up to half court. Crossville staying in their zone. Moore, bounce pass in the lane. Knocked loose. Almost a steal. Jump ball is called, and it's going to go to Crossville.
Good double team that time as Cassidy Bobo able to reach in and tie up Doyle that time. But I thought Crossville opened up the half with a basketball, so shouldn't it go back
That's what I thought.
to Guntersville? Well, they give it to Crossville.
I know they had the ball first.
They didn't switch the era.
Right. So a break for Crossville. J.C. Bobo has it. Bobo at the top. Looks inside. Nope, she's going to fire 3. In and out. No good. Would not fall. It's knocked loose. Guntersville will keep it. Rebound for the Wildcats. Bridges has it. Crossville cold from the outside. 2 for 12. 3-point shooting. At the top, deep outside. Bridges for 3. No good. Their first 3 of the game. Rebound Crossville with 5:44 to go in the third. Maddie Lacey brings it across. Lacey to Bobo. Hands to Smith. Smith she'll give it to J.C. Bobo. Bobo needs help. Good defense to Guntersville, forcing Crossville's offense way outside. Crowley, free throw line, right side to Lacey. She'll fake, try to drive, cut off of Bridges. They go inside. Smith will fake, turns in the lane, goes up, and a great defensive play, a steal by Gaston. Took it away. Gaston back the other way. Right side, Stidger in the corner for 3. No good. Rebound Guntersville, no good. Rebound, tipping it around, playing a little volleyball down low. Shots no good. Rebound Guntersville back up, no good. Crossville finally gets the rebound.
The 3 opportunities for Guntersville underneath the bucket, they couldn't convert.
Plenty of chances. A break for Crossville. Bobo will fake into the lane, cut off. Left side, Crowley on the side for three. No good. Rebound, Guntersville. Crossville 2 for 13 3-point shooting. Here come the Wildcats down the floor with it. Bridges with it. Bridges hands to Moore. She'll back it out to half court. 4:41 to go here in the third. Guntersville leads by 5, 36-31. Pass right side, trying to drive, bounce pass inside. Gaston for two, rolls out, goes back in for two.
Another great move. Morgan Gaston, 18 points on the night to lead both teams.
Crossville yet to score here in the third. We played a half of the quarter. At the top, Smith for three, air ball out of bounds. Guntersville basketball.
Crossville settling right now for some outside shots while Guntersville continues to try to pound the ball down in the paint. It has worked tonight as Morgan Gaston has really been the dominant player on the floor tonight with 18 points for the Lady Wildcats.
Crossville goes to the bench. All 5 starters go out. Guntersville the 7-point lead. 4:09 to go in the third. Crossing half court, Moore. Hands over to Gaston. Gaston, loose ball almost stolen by McDaniel. Now she'll drive. Moore, bounce pass inside. Bridges for two, missed it. Maybe a little shove there underneath. Nothing called. Crossville the rebound. McDaniel quickly up the floor. The freshman pulls up to the top, driving in the lane. Layup for two and a foul. Wooten was fouled and knocked to the floor.
Very good aggressive move that time. Olivia Wooten for Crossville, taking it to the bucket, forcing the Guntersville defense to come over, and there was a foul there. And that foul will go against Elizabeth Bridges. That'll be the second team foul here in the quarter against the Lady Wildcats.
Free throw is good, rolls in. So finally Crossville on the board here in the second half. Now Guntersville going to the bench, taking all 5 of their starters out. 38-32, Guntersville by 6, 3:47 to go in the third. Olivia Wooten, second free throw, got it. Now Crossville full court pressure. Guntersville still trying. They finally get the ball in. Now down the floor, they will throw it away. Can they save it? They do. Great job in the lane. Watson for two, no good. Rebound Crossville. Tatum Jones will slow it up, crosses half court. Jones to McDaniel. McDaniel left side to Wooten. Wooten on the side, into the lane, all the way down. Still driving, all the way down for two, lays it in.
Nice job, Olivia Wooten, again taking it to the basket. That's her first bucket of the night. She has 4 points.
Nobody cut her off, and she laid it in. Down the floor, knocked to the floor is Watson. The ball goes out of bounds. No fouls called. It'll be Guntersville basketball in front of their own bench near their goal. 3:19 to go in the third. Inbound pass, Sims. Sims underneath and a whistle. Offensive foul on Guntersville.
Well, that's a tough call that time on Michaela Sims as she was trying to back Olivia Wooten down underneath the bucket, and the call went against her. They're going to call it an offensive foul. Tough one there on the Lady Wildcats.
3:16 to go in the third, 38-35. Guntersville. Crossville can tie with a three-pointer. Something they haven't hit in a long time. They are 2 for 14. And those two coming in the first quarter. No Guntersville pressure. Crossville's going to walk it across half court. McDaniel, the freshman, brings it up. Left side pass to Stevens. Stevens into the lane, back out to the top to Jones. Jones, left side, Wooten in the corner. Good move in the lane. That should be an offensive foul. Nope, it's a traveling call as she ran all over one of the Wildcats. Call for traveling.
Again, trying to make that move to the bucket. And Olivia Wooten travels with the basketball there along the baseline. That's turnover number 11 on the night against Crossville.
Under 3 to go in the quarter. Again, the Crossville full court pressure as Gaston checks back in. Cross half court. Doyle in the lane. Good pass inside. Bridges for two will lay it in.
Nice job, Guntersville, breaking down the Crossville press that time to get the layup from Elizabeth Bridges.
And a whistle down the floor. Crossville calls a timeout. We'll take one. 2:45 to go in the third. Guntersville by 5. You're listening to Guntersville Crossville basketball on Power 107.5 FM.
Family-owned and operated Discount Building Supply in Warrenton is a whole lot more than building supplies and hardware. Stop by and browse their 130,000 square foot home center. You'll find Poplar smoker grills with supplies and seasonings, family outing and tailgate supplies, Yeti coolers, outdoor and hunting apparel, landscape management supplies, boathouse products, and everything to beautify your outdoor living space. Discount Building Supply and Home Center. 3 generations of the Walker family proudly serving your family.
Congratulations to Buddy Bunch and his staff at Bunch Pharmacy as they were honored as the 2022 Health Mart National Pharmacy of the Year.
We know you're looking for a reliable vehicle.
Heading to work, headed to play, taking the grandkids to the beach.
Every vehicle comes with a warranty for the length of the contract.
And you get a Carfax with every purchase.
We make everything easy, from the application, the approval, or to the payments.
We're not your ordinary buy here, pay here dealer.
We never set out to be J.P. Morgan or Wells Fargo. We set out to be Citizens Bank and Trust and to serve the community as a community bank, and we're content with that.
As the Electric Board of Guntersville, we want you to know that we are your partner in the community, and we hope our commitment, character, and integrity shine through every time you meet us as we empower our community to be the best it can be.
As the city of Guntersville continues to grow and prosper, your Guntersville Water Board keeps pace. For more information on the Guntersville Water Board, including fast and easy online bill payment, visit their informative website, gvillewater.com.
At Piggly Wiggly, we work hard to deliver the very best to you and your family. You get the best of both worlds, great quality meats and a super low price. You'll always find low prices throughout Piggly Wiggly.
Back to Guntersville. Crossville down by 5, calls the timeout. 2:45 to go in the third. They'll bring it in. Guntersville backs up. They'll pick him up at half court. Right side, Jones. Jones on the wing, spins into the lane, kicks it left side. Stevens open for a three, no good, short, and a foul on the rebound.
It's going to go against McDaniel as she was trying to get position for that offensive rebound, and there's going to be a push down inside against Destiny Moore, and that's the third team foul on Crossville here in the second half.
2.5 to go in the third. Wildcats up by 5 with the ball, and a whistle. Double dribbling call, turnover, Guntersville.
That time Molly Doyle looked like she wanted to make the pass ahead, but I believe it was Dana Stitcher wasn't looking, and that caused her to mishandle the basketball and turn it over.
Down by 5 with the ball. McDaniel crosses half court with it. Jones, cross court pass to Wooten. Wooten on the left wing. Goes inside, wide open. Stevens blocked. She was wide open, but out of nowhere, Bridges comes across and slaps it out of bounds.
That was a nice cut by the sophomore Haley Stevens, but an impressive play that time. Elizabeth Bridges on the help.
Inbound pass, blocked out of bounds again. McDaniel goes up. This time it's Moore who knocks it back out of bounds.
Suddenly a block party for the Guntersville Wildcats.
2 blocks in a row. Crossville will try it again. And now they'll throw it away on the inbound pass. After the 2 blocks, Crossville turns it over. Good defense by Guntersville. They get the ball now facing Crossville's full court pressure. Guntersville brought the 5 starters back in. Cross half court with it, Moore. Moore will drive. Down low, pass to Bridges, blocked, and a foul on McDaniel.
Cassie McDaniel thought she got all basketball. I tend to agree, but they're going to say that she got part of the body of Elizabeth Bridges and will send her to the free throw line, shooting 2 for the Wildcats.
Free throw, no good. 2:04 to go in the third. 40-35, Guntersville by 5. Bridges, the junior, at the line. Second free throw, good. No pressure. Crossville brings it across. McDaniel with it. McDaniel cross half court into the lane, all the way down, knocked out of her hands, and a foul on Guntersville, I believe.
And that will go against Destiny Moore, the reach-in foul that time. As making a move to the bucket was Cassie McDaniel, the 5'7" freshman, as she was fouled on her way to the basket. And looks like Crossville will bring their 5 starters back on the floor.
For the final 2 minutes of the quarter, Crossville ball. J.C. Bobo, inbound pass to Lacey. Lacey on the wing. Stidger guards her. Now she'll drive, baseline, kicks it back out to the wing. Smith to the top to Cassidy Bobo. Bobo cut off. Left side to J.C. Bobo on the wing. Good defense by Gaston. 1:45 to go in the quarter. Left side, Cassidy Bobo to J.C. to Crowley on the wing. Crowley left side to Cassidy Bobo. Back to the top. Lacey. Good Guntersville defense. Right side to Smith. Pulls up, fakes. Jump shot for 2 on the side. No good. Rebound Guntersville. Nice fake by Smith. Got her defender in the air, but just couldn't make it fall. Down low, baseline underneath, shot no good. Missed by Molly Doyle, rebound Guntersville. as Gaston picks it up. Hands to Bridges. Cuts across the lane. At the top, Stitcher open for a three-pointer. No good. Rebound, Guntersville. Good hustle. Bridges back up and a foul.
Just great hustle. Elizabeth Bridges that time made the pass and then got underneath the bucket on the miss by Stitcher, able to get the offensive rebound. And then in her attempt to put it back up, she was fouled and will go to the line. Shooting 2 for the Lady Wildcats.
Gunners will play some tough defense. Crossville working hard for every shot right now. The first quarter, they were getting some easy ones. Free throw good. They couldn't miss the beginning of the game.
A dozen points now for Elizabeth Bridges, the 5'11 junior. She's got one more shot coming.
1:06 to go in the third. 7-point Guntersville lead. No good. Rebound Crowley for Crossville. With about a minute to go in the third. Lacey on the side. Lacey to the top to Crowley. Over to J.C. Bobo. Bobo thought about going inside. Back out to the top to Lacey. Under a minute to go in the quarter. 50 seconds. Crossville down by 7. Big trip down the floor here. They lob it inside to Bobo. She'll lose it. Turns it over. Back over to Guntersville. Here come the Wildcats. Moore into the corner. Bridges for 3. No good. Air ball. Guntersville has the rebound. Take it away. Crossville takes it away. Crossville with a chance. Plenty of time. 30 seconds. Lacey to Bobo. To J.C. Bobo. She'll drive in the lane and a whistle.
It's going to either go against Gaston or it will go against Destiny Moore. I believe they're going to call that one on Gaston for the reach in. That's the 15th foul against Guntersville tonight.
Inbound pass, Lacey, 24 seconds. Clock hasn't started. Still now it starts. And it starts and then it stops on the foul. So foul on the Wildcats. Crossville basketball underneath. Team foul 5. 23.4 to go in the quarter.
I think it's probably 6, Barry. I think, yes, there it goes.
You're right.
They finally put it up on the board.
Inbound pass down low. The ball is going to be kicked. They'll inbound it again under their own goal. 42-35. Guntersville. Crossville has it. 22 seconds to go in the third. Under their own basket. J.C. Bobo inbounds it to Cassidy. Baseline. Bound back out to the wing to J.C. Bobo. Back out to the top. 15 seconds. She dribbles. Right side pass to Lacey. Lacey, free throw line, lost it. Guntersville with a steal. Moore takes it away. 4-on-1 break. Moore pass to Sims. No good. Crossville gets it back. 3, 2, 1. Lacey across half court. The shot will not go. We'll take a timeout. Third quarter is over. Guntersville leads Crossville by 7. You're listening to Guntersville Crossville basketball on Power 107.5 FM.
RE/MAX Guntersville is a proud supporter of the Guntersville City Schools academics and athletics. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the year. For all your real estate needs, call on the local professional staff at RE/MAX Guntersville, 256-582-5585.
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with People's, their goal is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank.
They're our neighbor, they're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me.
People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.
Steve and Marilyn Murphy invite you to visit Harrelson Drugs. In addition to being your trusted healthcare resource, Harrelson carries a great selection of gifts and collectibles. You'll find aisles of the most popular names and brands suitable for any occasion. They're also your source for customized invitations and printing. You'll always find an all-occasion card to say exactly what you feel. Harrelson's also carries convenience groceries from the shelf and from the cooler. Harrelson Drugs on the corner of Obrig and Patterson in Guntersville.
Marshall County Gas is a proud supporter of this Community Channel broadcast. Remember, gas does it better naturally.
The Guntersville Lady Wildcats outscoring Crossville in the third quarter 10-4. They've taken a 7-point lead as we head to the fourth quarter. Morgan Gaston with 18, Elizabeth Bridges with 12 paced the Guntersville Wildcats. J.C. Bobo with 10 and Macy Smith with 8 paced the Crossville Lions. As we open up the fourth quarter, the Wildcats will have the lead and the basketball.
Yeah, tough third quarter for Crossville, scoring just 4 points. Wildcats will have it first. Stidger will inbound it. Watson's in the game. Also Molly Doyle's in the game, as well as Bridges and Gaston. Watson driving baseline, goes up at a foul. She jumped into McDaniel. McDaniel got her on the arm.
And that will send Watson to the free throw line shooting 2 as she made the move down the baseline. And Cassie McDaniel, the freshman, picking up the foul and shooting 2 as we start the quarter will be Anna Watson, who has yet to score in the game.
Free throw is no good. Just underway, fourth quarter. Boys game coming up next. Watson, the junior, second free throw. Makes that one. 8-point Guntersville lead. No pressure. Crossville brings it across half court. Cross half court with it. McDaniel. McDaniel drives, and the shot no good, but she's fouled.
Guntersville foul will go against Dana Stidger, and the 5'6" junior picking up that personal foul. And Cassie McDaniel, a freshman for the Crossville Lions who has 2 points in the game, will shoot 2.
Free throw no good. In this game, if you just drive to the basket, you're going to draw a foul.
It's been called kind of tight tonight for sure.
Whether there's a foul or not, they're going to call it. Second free throw for McDaniel. It's no good. Rebound Guntersville with an 8-point lead. Ball is knocked loose. Watson will lose the ball out of bounds. Turnover Guntersville back to Crossville.
Now, Barry, there was some contact there by Cassidy Bobo. Knocked Watson to the floor, but no call there. Kind of strange. You can, you have
to be within so many feet of the basket for them to call a foul on this one. 7:39 to go in the game. J.C. Bobo at the top. Bobo fakes, not open. She'll pass it up to Hunt. Hunt and a whistle traveling.
That's been a problem for Crossville since the first quarter. They didn't turn it over but twice in the first quarter. That's their 15th turnover now as we're early in the fourth.
Crossville pressure, down by 8. Inbound pass to Stidger. Stidger, they've yet to cross half court. Bobo will steal it. Cassidy Bobo in the lane, shot no good, and she's knocked to the floor, and she is fouled.
Nice job, Cassidy Bobo. The little 5'1" senior showing her quickness there, coming up with the steal, and as she went to the basket after picking up the loose ball, was fouled, and now she'll shoot 2 for the Lions.
7:25. Free throw good. Crossville's cut it to 7. They led most of the first half till the very end. Back in the game, Moore for the Wildcats. Second free throw, got it. 43-37. Guntersville by 6 with the ball. 7:24 to go in the game. Stidger beats the press, crosses half court with it. She'll hand to Moore. Moore at half court, brings it up to the top. Now she backs it out. Bobo guarding her. She'll drive right side and a foul on Bobo.
That's going to be a shove, and that'll be the 17th foul. It will send Guntersville to the free throw line as Cassidy Bobo wonders why she was called for that foul and wasn't called with one she committed and knocked her to the floor just a few minutes ago, or a few seconds ago. So kind of wondered the same thing sometimes.
I agree. Same kind of contact. Free throw good.
And this time she didn't go to the floor.
May see a lot of these here in the final 7-11. It's 44-37 Guntersville. Moore makes that one. 8-point lead again. Here comes Crossville. Left side, Bobo. Bobo looks inside for Lacey. Lacey in the lane, spins, can't get open. Kicks it back out left side to J.C. Bobo. To the top to Hunt. Right side pass, McDaniel. McDaniel on the wing to the top. Bobo open for a three-pointer. Good. First one they've hit since the first quarter.
Nice job that time. A skip pass from McDaniel to Bobo at the top of the key.
Guntersville beats the press, runs the floor, laying it in. Gaston, nice job beating that full-court pressure, getting the easy two.
20 points now for the senior, Morgan Gaston, as they were able to break the Crossville pressure quickly.
Back to a 7-point lead. Crossville down the floor. Tries to go inside of a foul. That may be on Bridges coming over the back. They're trying to go inside to Lacey. And that is the call. Bridges picks up the foul.
That is the 8th team foul now against the Wildcats. And Maddie Lacey to the free throw line tonight, where she'll shoot a 1 and the bonus. Lacey on the night, 4 points for Crossville.
Olivia Wooten back in the game for Crossville. It's 47-40 Guntersville. Free throw in and out, no good. Rebound Guntersville. Got to have those to cut into this lead. Clock slipping away. Down the floor, Gaston. Gaston to the left side, Stidger. Stidger tries to drive, take it away. Bobo, another steal. Bobo, 3-on-3 break in the lane, out of control, will have it knocked to the floor. She's knocked to the floor, and there's a foul on Guntersville.
It's going to be on Gaston, I believe. Nope, they're going to call it on 30, and that will be Destiny Moore. As you call it, Barry, a good steal from Cassidy Bobo. Then she's out of control underneath the bucket, and Guntersville bails her out with the foul.
Guntersville got to do a little better job handling the basketball here in the final quarter. Crossville picking up the pressure, showing their speed. It's 47-41. Bobo at the line makes that one. Got it. 5-point game again. Again, the pressure. Inbound pass, Stidger. She'll dribble it across with 6:05 to go in the game. Down to the baseline with a 5-point lead. Stidger tries to get the pass back out, and a foul on Crossville.
That'll be a reach in, I believe, on Cassidy Bobo. Going for the steal once again, this time being called for the reach in foul. And back to the free throw line. Here we go with Dana Stidger for the Wildcats.
A little over 6 remaining, 47-42. May come down to Guntersville making the free throws. Going to have them.
I think we may see a lot of free throws the rest of this last 6 minutes and 1 second of this game.
First free throw, no good. Tipped out. Rebound. Guntersville again gets the rebound on the missed free throw. Shot for 2 by Doyle. No good. Rebound Crossville. J.C. Bobo has it. Bobo across half court. Drives to the wing. Looks inside. Has it knocked away. Tried to force it inside to Lacey. Stolen. Back the other way. Wildcats 3-on-1 break in the lane for 2. Off balance. Hits it for hard. Hope she is okay. Gaston hits it for hard. Shot doesn't go, but she is fouled.
Tatum Jones undercut her that time as she was in the air, and Morgan Gaston went to the floor hard, and Coach Jimmy Embry wanting a intentional foul that time. There was not one called, but Morgan Gaston, who's had a great night tonight with 20 points at the line for the Wildcats.
Glad she is okay. Hit the floor hard. Makes the first free throw. 5:40 left. Guntersville back by 6. Second free throw, good. Crossville down by 7, brings it up. Right side, knocked into the crowd. It'll be Crossville ball on the side. Tatum Jones inbounds it. Inbound pass. Olivia Wooten. Wooten to the top. Wooten will drive. Cut off, brings it back out. Back out to the top. Dribbling, right side pass, Jones. Jones to the top to Lacey. Lacey fakes, not open. Back out to Bobo. J.C. Bobo into the lane, kicks it back out to Jones at the top. Jones over to Lacey. 5:15 left. Lacey, nice move, drives left hand off the glass, rolls around the rim, no good. Rebound, Guntersville has it. Crossville had a great chance that time, and now we have a foul.
Well, that was a nice move. Maddie Lacey just couldn't convert on the left-handed layup, and then the Crossville foul is coming away with the basketball was Molly Doyle. Then Olivia Wooten reaches in to commit the foul, and going to the free throw line will be Molly Doyle. And now both teams have committed 10 fouls here in the second half, and both teams in the double bonus the rest of the way.
5:08 left. 49-42. Big free throw is good. 8-point Guntersville lead. Made them both. 9-point lead. So it's 51-42. Crossville with it. Jones right side. Jones trying to drive. Stidger cuts her off. Hands off to Bobo. Right side Lacey on the wing. Lacey dribbles to the top. Cross court pass to Wooten. Wooten free throw line. Cut off again. Good Wildcat defense. Can't get the ball inside. Wooten pass over to McDaniel. McDaniel fakes, pulls up on the wing, fires a jumper short. Air ball, rebound Guntersville. Down the floor quickly. Destiny Moore. Moore will drive all the way down and a foul. That may be a McDaniel who was bumping her all the way down.
That'll be the call, Barry, as Guntersville once again on the Crossville miss, getting the rebound into the fast break. It looked like that Moore had a pass she could have made, but the foul before the pass, but going to the free throw line, shooting in the double bonus will be Destiny Moore.
Macy Smith back in for Crossville. Jones will go out. First free throw, no good, missed by Moore. 4:34 left, 9-point Guntersville lead. Second free throw, it rolls around and falls through. 10-point lead, biggest lead of the game for Guntersville. They lead by 10 with 4.5 left. McDaniel into the lane. Good move in the lane, off balance shot, won't go. Her own rebound back up, no good. Rebound Crossville and a foul down low.
That was a nice drive to the basket just moments ago. Cassie McDaniel could not convert, but J.C. Bobo there to pull down the rebound, and yet another Guntersville foul will send J.C. Bobo to the free throw line. J.C. tonight with 13 points to lead Crossville.
52-42 Guntersville. Free throw good. They've cut it to 9. Second free throw, too hard, no good off the back of the rim. Rebound Guntersville. Quickly out to Moore. Moore cross half court, pass inside, down low, follow away shot, no good by Arnold. Rebound Guntersville gets it back. Left side on the wing, Moore for 2, no good. Rebound Guntersville back up for 2, good by Stidger.
They've dominated the offensive glass the entire evening. Once again, Guntersville on the offensive glass with a putback.
4 minutes left. Driving McDaniel off balance, won't go, but she's fouled. Crossville taking it to the basket. No points, but they'll go to the line with 3:59 left.
A lot of fouls by this officiating crew tonight, Barry, as both teams have been in the double bonus most of this fourth quarter, and Crossville was in the double bonus in the first. Or Guntersville was shooting in the double bonus in the first half.
They must not realize the JV game went in overtime. Free throw is good. It's 54-44, 10-point game. And we have a timeout. We'll take a timeout. 3:59 left. Guntersville by 10. You're listening to Guntersville Crossville basketball on Power 107.5 FM.
(1801) Gunter Avenue in Guntersville has deals galore. No matter how often you shop at Mike's, you'll always walk into a new selection of merchandise. And now it's really a whole new store located at the other end of the building with the same constantly changing inventory, offering new and interesting choices on every visit. You never know what you'll find at Mike's, from everyday to unique. Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more. From large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company.
Since 1943, the Municipal Utilities Board has been meeting utility needs of the citizens of Albertville and surrounding areas. From keeping your home comfortable to providing necessary expansions and supporting industrial and commercial growth, MUB provides the utilities you rely on in your everyday life. Electricity, water, wastewater, all at a reasonable cost. MUB is committed to providing reliable service today and resources tomorrow. MUB is proud to be a supporter of this community channel broadcast.
Hello, this is Maury Yancey, President of the Lake Guntersville Chamber of Commerce. The Chamber of Commerce staff, board, and membership proudly cheer the Wildcats on to victory. When you shop local, you are supporting the future of our young people. The Lake Guntersville Chamber of Commerce, cheering on the Wildcats.
Visit Boaz Discount Drugs and Johnson Hallmark in their new location just up the street on the corner of Highway 168 and Elizabeth Street in Boaz. Same helpful, friendly service with personal attention to each prescription. Boaz Discount Drugs is your prescription compounding specialist with custom medications to fit your needs. And Johnson's Hallmark is your source for all occasion cards and gift items. First Baptist Church of Guntersville is another proud supporter of Guntersville High School. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the seasons.
And welcome back inside Guntersville High School, Guntersville Gymnasium tonight. This 4A Area 12 matchup. Guntersville leads it by 10 with just under 4 minutes to go in the basketball game, and the Wildcats will have the basketball out of the timeout.
The problem for Crossville to get back in this, they're going to have to foul, and they're in some serious foul trouble. So they got to be careful. Full court pressure. Going to have a couple of steals here. Nicely done. Gaston crosses half court with it. Now they can slow it down. Nope, they're going to fire three. In the corner, Stidger, too hard. Rebound Crossville.
And I don't think that's what Coach Jimmy Embry wanted out of that timeout. He wanted to work on the clock, I'm sure, out of that possession.
They wasted no time at all. Fired to three. Crossville with it. McDaniel on the side trying to penetrate. Can't. Back out to the top to Bobo. Bobo back to McDaniel on the wing. Cross-court pass. Crowley. Free throw line. Hits Smith, cutting across the lane. She'll lose it on the floor, fighting for it, and a whistle.
We got a timeout, Crossville, Barry.
Crossville calls the timeout. We'll take one. 3:26 to go in the game. Guntersville by 10. You're listening to Guntersville Crossville basketball on Power 107.5 FM.
Family-owned and operated Discount Building Supply in Warrenton is a whole lot more than building supplies and hardware. Stop by and browse their 130,000 square foot home center. You'll find Poplar smoker grills with supplies and seasonings, family outing and tailgate supplies, Yeti coolers, outdoor and hunting apparel, landscape management supplies, boathouse products, and everything to beautify your outdoor living space. Discount Building Supply and Home Center. 3 generations of the Walker family proudly serving your family.
Congratulations to Buddy Bunch and his staff at Bunch Pharmacy as they were honored as the 2022 Health Mart National Pharmacy of the Year.
We know you're looking for a reliable vehicle.
Heading to work? Headed to play. Taking the grandkids to the beach.
Every vehicle comes with a warranty for the length of the contract.
And you get a Carfax with every purchase.
We make everything easy, from the application, the approval, or to the payments.
We're not your ordinary buy here, pay here dealer.
We never set out to be JP Morgan or Wells Fargo. We set out to be Citizens Bank and Trust and to serve the community as a community bank, and we're content with that.
As the Electric Board of Guntersville, we want you to know that we are your partner in the community, and we hope our commitment, character, and integrity shine through every time you meet us as we empower our community to be the best it can be.
As the city of Guntersville continues to grow and prosper, your Guntersville Water Board keeps pace. For more information on the Guntersville Water Board, including fast and easy online bill payment, visit their informative website, gvillewater.com.
At Piggly Wiggly, we work hard to deliver the very best to you and your family. You get the best of both worlds, great quality meats and a super low price. You'll always find low prices throughout Piggly Wiggly.
.326 to go in the game. 10-point Guntersville lead. Crossville with the timeout. They're back on the floor underneath their own basket. The ball is off the leg of one of the Wildcats. It's loose. Guntersville picks up the loose ball. So the play they designed, that was not it. Guntersville with the basketball, and it's still McDaniel knocked to the floor. Good hustle, and a foul on Guntersville.
That was a great play, Cassie. McDaniel that time coming up with a steal, and then the Guntersville foul will go against Destiny Moore. And back to the free throw line we go. Both teams have been there quite a lot this evening.
With 3:15 left, 54-44, Guntersville on top. McDaniel to the line. Misses the first. Second free throw for McDaniel. That one's good. 9-point game. Needs some turnovers. Inbound pass. Guntersville got to take care of it. Down the floor, they do take care of it. Nicely done. They beat the pressure, and they'll back it up. Bridges thought about it, but she'll bring it out and use some clock with 3:05 left. Out near half court to Moore. Moore against McDaniel. Pass left side. Bridges She'll drive left side to the top to Stidger. Stidger moving to the right side, knocked out of her hands, and a foul on Crossville.
Now you can see Guntersville now working on the clock, and reaching in to commit the foul was Maddie Lacey. So Dana Stidger to the free throw line. She has 2 points tonight, and she'll shoot 2.
2:52 left. Free throw off the rim, bounces around and comes off the rim, no good. As Cassidy Bobo back in for Crossville, and Crowley goes out. Second free throw, that one is good by Stidger. The junior hits 1 out of 2. 10-point game, 2:50 left. McDaniel in to Bobo. Bobo to Lacey. Lacey near half court. Lacey left side to J.C. Bobo. Bobo in the lane. Kicks it right side. Smith. Smith cut off. Back out to the top. McDaniel driving. A little bump there. No foul. Shot no good. Rebound Guntersville. 2:25 left. Gaston up the floor. Free throw line to Doyle. Not open. Almost a travel. Moore somehow keeps her balance. Hangs on to it. Pass to Bridges. 2:14 left. Bridges right side. Bobo guards her. Into the corner. Stidger will drive. Nice move. Shot is blocked. Out of bounds off of Guntersville, I believe.
Nice job that time as Dana Stidger. I think she's going to come out of the game that time as Coach Embry wants to use some clock and not shoot the basketball. And Stidger made a move to the bucket. Crossville defense was there to knock it away and knock it off Stidger. Crossville's basketball.
Arnold checks back in. Stidger comes out. Crossville jumper no good. Rebound by Guntersville. Down the floor quickly. Driving, laying it up and in. Gaston having a big night for Guntersville.
24 now for Morgan Gaston off the fast break, converting the layup.
1:45 left. Knocked out of bounds. Crossville basketball. They trailed by 12. They led most of the first half. It's been all Guntersville since then. And a whistle on the inbound pass. Guntersville will turn it over right back to Crossville.
I think she walked with a basketball. It was a turnover that she could not move, and she ran the baseline and turned it over.
Inbound pass, J.C. Bobo. Cassie Bobo blocked. Another block by Guntersville. They've had quite a few in the game. Crossville gets it back, though. Cassie Bobo out to McDaniel. 90 seconds left. She'll drive in the lane, and she is fouled with 92 seconds left.
This freshman will be a good player for Coach John Peppers. She's been impressive here in the second half, especially with her defense and her tenacity going to the basket that time against 2 young ladies from Guntersville. McDaniel back to the free throw line, shooting 2 for Crossville.
She doesn't mind driving into a crowd. Free throw no good as Wooten and Stevens come back in. Tatum Jones will come in. 92 seconds left. 57-45 Guntersville at the line for Crossville. McDaniel, second free throw. No good. Bounces out. Rebound Crossville. Wooten has it. Still with a chance. McDaniel and a whistle. Traveling Crossville.
That time was it McDaniel? Yes, McDaniel trying to make a quick move. Was called for the travel, and we got a whistle. Looks like we got a timeout for the Wildcats.
Let's take a timeout. 1:28 left. Guntersville by 12. You're listening to Guntersville Crossville basketball on Power 107.5 FM.
RE/MAX Guntersville is a proud supporter of the Guntersville City Schools academics and athletics. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the year. For all your real estate needs, call on the local professional staff at RE/MAX Guntersville, 256-582-5585.
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with People's, their goal is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank.
They're our neighbor, they're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me.
People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.
Steve and Marilyn Murphy invite you to visit Harrelson Drugs. In addition to being your trusted healthcare resource, Harrelson carries a great selection of gifts and collectibles. You'll find aisles of the most popular names and brands suitable for any occasion. They're also your source for customized invitations and printing. You'll always find an all-occasion card to say exactly what you feel. Haraldson's also carries convenience groceries from the shelf and from the cooler. Haraldson Drugs on the corner of Obrig and Patterson in Guntersville.
Marshall County Gas is a proud supporter of this community channel broadcast. Remember, gas does it better naturally.
.128 left. Guntersville basketball following the timeout. They lead by 12. Crossville pressure. Inbound pass to Moore. Moore against McDaniel. Gets it across half court. See if Crossville will foul. At the top, Bridges. Bridges right side pass to Swords. Swords back out to the top. Bridges. Crossville playing tough defense, and now they're forced to foul to have any kind of chance at all.
I think they're about out of chances with a 106 trailing by 12, Barry. That would take 4 possessions if they could hit 4 3-pointers, and I don't think they've hit 4 3-pointers tonight.
They've only had 3 the entire game, and 2 of those came in the first quarter. 3 for 16.
I think Cassie McDaniel has just fouled out of the game for Crossville.
So she checks out. 106 left, 57-45, Guntersville up. Moore at the line. Free throw is good.
Destiny Moore now in double figures with that free throw. She has 10.
Second free throw, got it. 59-45, 66 seconds left. Crowley checks back in for Crossville. Bobo brings it across. Hands to J.C. Bobo. Lacey on the wing, out to the top. J.C. Bobo. Nothing there. Back out to Lacey on the wing for 3. Bounces high, no good. Rebound, Guntersville. As Moore brings it up, Crossville backs up on defense with 45 seconds. As the Wildcats will pick up a big region win here tonight. Big area win. Pass right side to Gaston. Gaston on the wing. And a foul on Bobo.
Cassidy Bobo tried a couple of times to get the steal, made some contact. They didn't call it, and that last foul was a kind of hard foul there in front of us, and that will send Morgan Gaston, who's been the star of this game, to the free throw line. Gaston with 24 points tonight. And is Cassidy Bobo fouled out of the game?
I believe she has fouled out. They're waiting to make the substitution. So it's 59-45. Haley Stevens comes back in. .8 left at the line. Gaston. A lot of free throws in the first half, keeping Guntersville close as Crossville pulled away early. Second half's been all Guntersville. Crossville just scored 14 points here in the second half. 60-45, Crossville with the ball. Crowley up the floor. 27 seconds. Wooten in the lane, falls to the floor, knocked out of bounds. No foul. It's going to be out of bounds off of Guntersville. So Crossville has it underneath with 24 seconds. Inbound pass, still trying. Finally gets it into Crowley. Crowley at the top for 2, no good. Wildcats have it. Swords with the ball. Jump ball is called, and it's going to belong to Crossville with 19.6 left. Inbound pass, J.C. Bobo. Bobo blocked. Wow, Gaston slaps it away. and she'll break away and lay it up. No good, and she's fouled.
That was an athletic play here in front of us as Morgan Gaston, who's had a great night with a great block here in front of us. And then they're going to call an intentional foul on Crossville as Gaston had a breakaway. And I believe for Crossville, that was Haley Stevens, the 5'3" sophomore, call for an intentional foul. So Morgan Gaston will shoot 2 free throws, and Guntersville will get the ball back here at half court.
With 13 seconds and a 15-point lead. Free throw no good. And that one is good. So it's 61-45. Guntersville will have the ball. 13.1.
Oh, they're going to take it out underneath the bucket instead of here at half court on that intentional foul.
Boys game coming up in just a few minutes. Watson finally gets it in. Now it's loose on the floor. Still loose. Guntersville has it. 5 seconds. Shot no good. Knocked out of bounds with 2 seconds. So Crossville has it for one more shot. Inbound pass, Bobo. And will not get a shot away. The game is over. The Guntersville Wildcats beat Crossville 61-45. We'll take a timeout and come back with the final stats of the boys game coming up next. You're listening to Crossville Guntersville basketball on Power 107.5 FM.
Horizon Communications' archives of local high school sports and school programs now spans decades and generations, covering multiple sports and programs. DVDs of these memorable events make the perfect gift for any occasion, and the cost is simple and affordable. The first game or program DVD is $20, the second game or program is $15, and then any others are only $10 each, all on their own individual DVD. Pre-1990 games converted from coaches' films are as low as $5 per game. We have hundreds of games from the late 50s on up. Give us a call at 256-582-7373, message us on Facebook, or email mharden@horizoncommunications.net to check the availability of your desired event. Let Horizon Communications help you with the gift of video to be treasured for a lifetime. Since 1992, Horizon Communications has brought you community channel programming. As we're preparing for another season of high school sports, we'd like to take this opportunity to thank our many loyal community-minded sponsors who've supported Horizon's local origination programming through the years. We encourage our local viewers to patronize our local sponsors and let them know how much you enjoy Horizon's community channel broadcast. For information on joining our team of community channel broadcast sponsors, give Mike Harden a call at 256-582-7373.